Hey everyone, Jana here to share with you my Pointe shoes collection. These are all of the shoes that I have worn, or at least the styles of shoes I've worn since I came back to ballet as an adult 12 years ago. So let's get into it. First up is a pair of block European balance Pointe shoes. This was like a classic style for me for a really long time. This particular pair is a hard shank version I had gotten before I switched to a different style of shoe. So these really aren't very broken in, and I still have a hard time really working through them. But in general, the European balance fits my feet really well. I have really narrow feet, I have really long toes, and I have a low arch, low instep. So this is kind of just a style that's I know I can always go back to it. Oh, and here's my cat. He would not leave me alone while I was filming this. He just had to be in the shot. Look at him. Oh my god, he's so cute. Anyway, I could still wear these pair if I needed to. These are the beautiful Freed Classic Pros that I got in New York City. You would have seen me purchase these shoes if you watched my vlog from New York. This style is a no-X anchor maker. I really love these shoes, and they do tend to wear out every time I put them on. So that's kind of a bummer, but the only problem is I can't get all the way over the platform every single time, so I don't feel super secure in them. I don't know that I'm strong enough for that narrow a platform right now. So I could wear them for bar work, but I'm a little timid to take them out to the center on my own just yet, but beautiful shoes. Okay, this is a pair of Russian and Trottas, I believe. I'm not sure. They're very, very old. But they are the prettiest Pointe shoe that I own. They are so gorgeous. But I can't dance in them at all. They just do not work. The platform is way too small for me, and I roll in and out of them very easily. But everything else about the shoe fits me really nicely. That looks really good with my arch, and it really flatters my instep with the profile of the shoe. It dips down on the sides. It's very pretty, and that V-cut looks really nice. I'm not always a fan of a V-cut, but I think it looks great there. So, I love standing in these shoes. They're really, really beautiful, but unfortunately, I just can't dance in them. Here is another pair of block European balances, a super dead pair of them. This is a shoe that I can just always go back to. This fits really, really well. A great fit in the blocks, a great fit in the box, in the platform. It's probably the best fit for me in those categories. My only thing about most of the block shoes is where the shank hits, where it curves, essentially. I feel like most of my weight is thrown to the ball of my foot versus at a 3/4 point of my arch. So that's really my only issue with the shoe, but I can always go back to this shoe. Alright, here is another pair of Freed Classic Pros. This was a pair that I ordered online. It's a 1X cross maker, and they just plain don't fit me right. They're too wide, and so my foot really sinks into the shoe. They're really comfortable though. They're really pretty, but yeah, they just don't fit, and that's just the end of that story. Back to block now. This is the B Morph shoe. This is what my first really good fit that I had after I went back on Pointe as an adult. So I wore these shoes throughout lots of nutcrackers, and then I just moved on to the European balance, and I moved on to things since then. But gosh, putting these on for this video and then watching these clips back, these shoes look really good. I think I may have to give them another go. They just seem to hug everything just right. It looks really clean. These are the shoes that you heat up the areas of the shoe and mold them to your foot, and then put them in the refrigerator to get them to stay that way, and then they're supposed to be broken in immediately. So I may have to give those another try. And lastly, my current shoe of choice is the Capezio Aria. There's a lot of things that I love about this shoe. It fits me really well. The platform is absolutely perfect. It's just the right width and depth, and I really feel stable up there. I also like that it has a super low profile. That really is flattering for my low instep. The heel is super low too, and I love that the shank 3/4, it hits in the best spot for me. These are the first pair of shoes that I felt super stable on point, and it's kind of changed the game for me and in terms of understanding my placement on point. So lots to love about this shoe. Watching it in this video though, they do have some like weird bunching going on, so I don't really know, but that has been my favorite for about a year or so. So that is every pointe shoe style I have tried in the past 12 years. I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!